Hey everyone! Big news just in. President Biden has announced a new round of $2,000 stimulus checks for people receiving Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA benefits. This significant development could provide much-needed financial relief to many. In this video, we'll break down all the details you need to know to make sure you get your payment without any hassle. Firstly, we'll help you understand if you qualify for the $2,000 stimulus check. We'll explain the eligibility criteria in simple terms so you can quickly determine if you're eligible. Next, we'll guide you through the process of how to claim your check, providing step-by-step instructions to ensure you receive your payment promptly. It's also important to mark your calendar with the key dates related to these stimulus checks. We'll clarify when the checks are scheduled to be sent out and any deadlines you need to be aware of to avoid missing out. Additionally, we'll address common questions about these stimulus checks, whether you're unsure about how this impacts your taxes or if you need to apply separately. We've got you covered. In a major announcement from the White House, President Joe Biden has authorized the release of a new $2,000 stimulus payment for millions of seniors and Americans with disabilities nationwide. The emergency stimulus funds will be distributed over the next several weeks to recipients of Social Security retirement benefits, Supplemental Security Income, SSI, Social Security Disability Insurance, SSDI, as well as disability compensation and pension benefits from the Department of Veterans Affairs, VA. With inflation still running exceptionally high, the Biden administration aims to provide critical financial relief to some of the most vulnerable segments of the population through this stimulus package. The one-time direct payments of up to $2,000 per beneficiary could inject over $100 billion into the economy while offering a lifeline to those living on lower fixed incomes. Far too many retirees, disabled Americans, and their families continue struggling profoundly with high costs for basics like food, medications, utilities, and rent, President Biden stated during Thursday's Rose Garden announcement. While we continue fighting to get inflation under control, this long-overdue stimulus will help ensure our seniors, disabled veterans, and people with severe disabilities can stay afloat and make ends meet during these tougher economic times. According to initial guidance, all current Social Security retirement beneficiaries, regardless of income level, will receive a one-time payment of $2,000. Married couples receiving Social Security benefits will receive combined payments of $4,000. There is also potential for supplemental payments scaled by income level for those earning below certain thresholds. All current SSI and SSDI beneficiaries will receive a flat one-time payment of $2,000 with no income phase-outs or limitations. There is potential for supplemental payments for those enrolled in both the SSI and SSDI programs. For the VA, all veterans receiving disability compensation or pension benefits will get a $2,000 payment, regardless of their disability rating percentage or income level. However, veterans rated 70% or higher disabled may potentially see an additional supplemental $500 payment on top of the $2,000 base amount. Full details on potential income-based supplemental payments for different beneficiary groups are still being finalized. All beneficiaries must have been recipients as of May 1, 2024, or earlier to qualify for these new stimulus payments. Those beginning to receive Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits after that cutoff date, unfortunately, will not be eligible this time around. Our goal is to get as much economic relief as absolutely possible into the hands of America's seniors, severely disabled individuals, and our brave disabled veterans, all too often living on the financial edge, said President Biden. This stimulus, combined with other actions we're taking to lower costs, should provide some extra breathing room as we work to get inflation under control for good. Most recipients should expect to receive their stimulus funds the same way they normally get their Social Security, SSI, SSDI, or VA benefits each month. For those enrolled in direct deposit, the stimulus money will be directly deposited into the same account as usual. Those receiving funds through government debit cards will see their stimulus loaded onto those existing cards, and beneficiaries still getting paper checks will receive their stimulus the same way, albeit potentially in multiple smaller installments rather than all at once.